Doctor Who is back for the first of 3 standalone specials in 2022, and this one has 2 comedians and Daleks in it. So is this New Year's Eve special worth you taking the time to watch? And is it better than Series 13? Oh please, let's hope so. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year to everyone. My name is Carl. Today's video is the review for the brand new Doctor Who New Year's Day special, which has just aired on the BBC. This one is called Eve of the Daleks. This is the first of 3 specials in 2022 before Jodie Whittaker makes her exit as the Doctor and we get to see a 14th Doctor. Now, I'm not going to mention the writing by Chris Chibnall in this review because I just get frustrated. Although Eve of the Daleks does have a new director, which could be a positive. And there's that word in the title. The Doctor's old enemies are back, the Daleks, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is the 3rd New Year's Day special in a row that we've actually seen the Daleks. This special also has 2 comedians in it as well. We have John Bishop returning from Series 13 and we also see guest starring Aisling Bea as well. So I'm hopeful of this special. If you would like to check out my Series 13 review, I'll leave the link below in my description for that one. Please have your say as well. I'd like to know for this one, did you like Eve of the Daleks? Thank you so much for taking the time. The story follows a woman called Sarah, played by the very funny Aisling Bea. She owns a storage unit in Manchester called Elf Storage. The name itself was funny and very fitting for this time of year, since that we are still in the festive holiday period. And Nick, who is a customer stroke hoarder, who visits the storage unit every single year on New Year's Eve. Their night is about to change when they find themselves joining forces with the Doctor, Dan and Yaz to fight against the Daleks.
Happy nearly New Year.
Hiya, Nick.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
Ah.
Anyone else got a proper deja vu?
We're stuck in a time loop. We'll kill our robots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it?
It will kill everything not within its own image.
Shoot.
I went into this Doctor Who not expecting too much, especially after Series 13, which I think is the best way to be sometimes, and I was pleasantly surprised on how good this story actually was. It had a bit of everything and one of the best opening intro scenes I've seen in Doctor Who for a long time, which hooked me straight away from the start. This story did remind me of the movie Groundhog Day because the whole story is set on a time loop, but each time that time resets, the Doctor and her friends lose a minute, which did actually keep me on the edge of my seat because it's less time for the Doctor to figure out a plan. And the Doctor did do a good fighting talk about never giving up and succeeding. This Doctor Who special does kind of carry on from the Doctor Who Series 13 The Flux episodes, although honestly you do not have to watch Series 13 to watch this special. It was good to see Yaz back, played by Mandip Gill, and also Dan, played by the brilliant comedian John Bishop, back as well. As I said in my Series 13 review, he can certainly act, and both Yaz and Dan make brilliant Doctor Who companions. When you put 2 comedians in the same show, Aisling Bea and John Bishop, it's bound to contain some funny humour. And this Doctor Who special did contain a lot of that. I did feel that some of it did work and there was a little bit in there that didn't work as well. A particular scene off the top of my head, the TARDIS is due to land at the beach. That's where it was heading, but it ends up at this storage unit in Manchester. Well, Dan, he's played by John Bishop, who is a Scouser. So you got that football rivalry from Manchester and Liverpool, for instance. There was a lot of that kind of stuff in there. And I do like the way that Dan does call Yaz Sheffield and Yaz calls Dan Scouser. that continues from series 13. I've got to give a special mention to the deadliest killing machines in the universe, the Daleks. They are my all-time favourite enemy of the Doctor. They were almost spot on and perfect in this episode to how I used to remember them. Apart from this laser-type machine gun, which I didn't like at all. But at least they weren't flying in this episode. And this Doctor Who was a lot better than I actually thought it would be. And it did actually create a little bit of anxiety, which I thought Doctor Who would never actually do. There was a particular scene in this storage building where the lights went out and we're in complete darkness, and we see the Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, running off in the distance in complete darkness, and you just couldn't see a thing, and it was very creepy. There was some good camera work and effects used in this Doctor Who special, and I did like the way we actually get to see exactly what a Dalek is seeing as well. The whole cast put in strong performances for this special, as you would expect. Now, I said at the beginning of this video I wouldn't mention the writing, but I'm going to because it was brilliant. It's exactly how Doctor Who should be. It had a good story, it was well told, and it had a good finish to the story as well, which is exactly what I like. Was I entertained? Yes. Was I left feeling frustrated? Definitely not. I'm so pleased to say that Doctor Who could actually be back. I'm so pleased for Jodie Whittaker because she is a really good actress, and I really do hope the 2 remaining specials are as good as this one. Please do join me in the comments. I want to know for this video, what's your thoughts on Doctor Who? Did you like this special? Doctor Who, Eve of the Daleks, has a running time of just 60 minutes long. It's an easy watch with no adverts. It's available to stream now. There's no sex or nudity, there's no profanity, and there is some mild violence in there as well. I'm going to give Doctor Who, Eve of the Daleks 4 out of 5 popcorns. I'm so pleased to give it a score like that because I really did think Doctor Who was going downhill, but for this special it's picked right up again, and I am a massive Doctor Who fan, so I'm so happy to give it a score like that. If you like this review, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can, because it really does help the channel out, and I'd really appreciate it as well. Thank you so much for taking the time. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.